So I run a battery of tests today, and I got to show this one off. So notice that the LED is barely lit. So what I'm doing is I added a couple capacitors in where the PMHs, the little magnets here, are acting like PMHs. And the more capacitors I add, the brighter this light is. So I'm coming in from the two starts of all the windings and going into a multiplier. So I'm going in the multiplier as AC and coming out of the multiplier as DC, and that's how this LED is lit up and how it stores energy. And as I add more, I'm only running off of 1 PMH. I'm just doing a battery of tests. So let's go ahead and get this going. And let's look for that LED. Turn some lights off. LED's lit up, constant. Got some brightness to it, but it brightens up as I add more capacitors. So I'll work through this. Leave your comments, any suggestions. Guess what I'm going to do next is put that PMH up and fire up the back side of that stopper there. That'll be the double throw. LED's lit up. Power's coming from inductively from the PMH. That PMH is inductively inducing the back EMF on those coils. We're putting an induction in there. Then there's a back EMF. So there's all kinds of stuff going on right here. Look at that bright light. So you seen the other video where I'm pulsing it AC without anything else on the inside, no capacitors. And that's the 2 wires for the whole run, pulsing it. Also, you seen the video I did before that to where I had it hooked up just to 2 of the magnets. And when it passed the PMH, it lit. Good day for experiments. Could step up the voltage more. No problem. Got a good tick about herself. Nothing's missing. I think what I'm going to do next is this. This is very important. I always talked about mixing AC with DC and making a satchable reactor. And I think this is how we do it. I think this is maybe how Ed did it. So he had his pipe, and then he's got 2 bottles. Then there's a bunch of bottles hanging on the wall. I think the bottles hanging behind the wall were behind that white as well as the battery for the relay. And there's little contacts in there. So as I think through this even more, if you had the contact in the metal pipe, in the glass, so it's making a flash of light, and I think it's like magnifying the spark. See that spark that's going on with the contact? There's an event going on there. There's a big amount of radiation coming off of that. So if you capture it in the pipe with a coil in the pipe, you put it in the glass above it, and that becomes a satchable reactor. I'm going to take this pipe, shorten it, and we're going to put the relay taps in the glass bottle, darken out the outside of the glass bottle so it reflects the light down in the pipe. Oh, that was good. It scared the heck out of me. Yeah, I think that's worth getting into. Light's still lit on the inside, pretty bright. Leave your comments. We're able to drive some energy inside the wheel. Very important. I don't even have to connect. See, the whole time was like, how do you connect to the wheel? Put power in there. And right now, I got my answer. Inductively through the PMHs on the outside. That's why Ed said a combination of coils and field magnets. Well, the coils seem to be on the magnets, which are crystals, and the crystalline lattice that's inside that metal is allowing for skin surface energy to appear without throwing a lot of voltage into it. And as we induce more outside field coils, the PMHs will start to increase the current or the inductive reactance that would be coming off of these crystalline magnets. When I say crystal, you know, bismuth reminds me of crystal to metal. Iron does as well, but this has some iron in it, but it has nickel, cobalt, I guess aluminum in there. There's a mix of combination to make an anicol magnet, and these were made back in 1914. So there is one unknown ingredient in there. I missed a couple, but there's your magnets. And there also is some iron in there. But the crystalline lattice, how the electron flow allows, the magnet allows it to be magnetized, is that the lattice in there, and that's where the crystalline layer is, and that's where you get your multiplication, sort of like in a Tesla world, a resonant feature. That's they're saturated, and that's why a speaker uses two magnets to induce the field. Hope you guys enjoy. It's only going to get better. Peace out. Leave your comments. Comments. You got a wheel working, leave your comments. How's your wheel coming along? What are you doing with the wheel? What's your purpose? How big is your wheel? How heavy is the wheel? Torque, baby. Got some good torque because of the weight. Stored energy and capacitors on the inside, capacitors on the outside increasing. So everything has to increase. So basically right now we got voltage coming in through the PMH, which is inducing electrons on that side. We're inducing a back EMF. So you're having movement going on in that copper that's on the inside. Peace out.